Welcome to the Homeless System Evaluator tool. This tool is designed to help you understand performance and cost effectiveness of homelessness programs and program types in your community. In this video, I will give you a brief overview and introduction to the Homeless System Evaluator tool. First, this tool has a number of tabs. Yellow tabs, as you can see at the bottom, indicate places that you will enter data. There are also 3 tabs with graphs that will automatically populate once data is entered. The other tabs, which are not yellow or graph tabs, have either formulas, additional information, or instructions. Before you get started on the tool, you'll want to make sure that you have the following data available to you. First, your community's three most recent point-in-time counts, your most recent AHARs, or the ability to get this data from your Homeless Management Information System or HMIS system in your community. Data on exit destinations for people who were served in a 1-year period, either from your HMIS or from your most recent year's APRs and QPRs for homeless assistance programs. Data on length of stay within programs and returns to homelessness, which you'll also get from HMIS, and cost information for different programs in your system. Tab 5 has more tips on cost estimating. Now I'll introduce each of these tabs quickly. Right now we're on the Welcome tab, which gives you some basic information about the tool. The next tab is includes systems graphs. You'll see that these graphs actually are displaying data now because there's some dummy data that I've entered into the Evaluator tool, but when you first open up the Evaluator, these graphs will be blank, but as you enter data, they will populate. The next tab includes graphs by program. The next tab includes graphs that compare program types or programs based on local or national benchmarks, which you can edit. The next tab, One Population, is our first data entry tab, and this is where you will enter point-in-time count and annual patterns of homelessness in your community, patterns of shelter use or length of stay in shelter and transitional housing. Also, this is where you will enter the names of different programs that you will enter data to into this Evaluator tool. The next tab is where you'll enter most of the data for this tool. This is the Performance Measurement Data Entry tab. At the top, there are places to enter data by program. If you scroll down, section 2 prompts you to enter data on the length of time that people experience homelessness in shelter, transitional housing, and rapid rehousing in your community. Section 3 asks for data on returns to homelessness. And section 4 aggregates the data from the program entry section of this tab. The next tab is the tab number 3, the cost tab, and this is where you'll enter data on the costs of different programs in your community. Number 4 gives tips on how to estimate costs. Number 5 is a tab that you don't have to worry about. This just aggregates and summarizes data that you've entered. Tab number 6 is the System Entry tab, and this is where you'll enter data for where folks are coming from when they enter your system, so where their prior living situation was before they entered emergency shelter in your community, and also if you have prevention funds where you can enter data on where single adults and families were before they were served by a prevention program. Finally, tab number 7 is another tab that you don't have to be too concerned about. This includes formulas that make the tool work.